Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. So according to Eddie Hearn, we're very close to reaching a deal for the Kell Brook and Errol Spence fight. It is scheduled to go to a purse bid tomorrow, February 7th. According to Eddie Hearn, he's asked for an extension for the negotiations. Not really sure why he's asking for a 1 week extension, but according to him, he's saying that the fight is very close to being made. Last week he was saying it was 70 to 80% done deal. In fact, Eddie Hearn said a lot of different things. He said he wants Kell Brook to move up to 154. He's saying that he's looking to pursue a fight with Amir Khan, Manny Pacquiao, all these big names. And the biggest comments I get on the videos is, well, Errol Spence doesn't bring any money to the table. He's not a big enough name. Kell Brook is looking to fight a big name. But what you all don't realize, what you fail to see, because you've got Kell Brook's nuts so far down your throat, is the fact that none of these big names want to fight Kell Brook. Amir Khan does not want to fight Kell Brook because he is afraid to fight Kell Brook. He is afraid to give Kell Brook that stage in which to get knocked out on. Kell Brook beats Amir Khan. It's an easy fight. Then you've got someone like Manny Pacquiao, someone who's coming to the end of their career. Manny Pacquiao is only 5'5". He's older. He's missing a step. He's a little bit slower than he was before. Not that same fighter. He does not want to fight Kell Brook either. If he wanted the fight would have been made, right? Let's even look at Miguel Cotto. I'm sure Amir Khan and Eddie Hearn tried to take the place of, who's the guy he was fighting? James Kirkland. But again, we've got a guy who's coming to the end of his career, Miguel Cotto. He's not looking to make a tough fight like that with Kell Brook. That's a tough fight for him. I would pick Kell Brook over all three of those guys. And again, I don't hate Kell Brook. I just want to see Kell Brook challenge himself. The story's not consistent for me. When you make all these efforts to fight your mandatories, but when Errol Spence becomes your mandatory, you don't fight him. That's where the inconsistency is for me with Kell Brook. So all I want to see him do is challenge himself. We can say that Errol Spence is a hype job. We can make comparisons between him and Jeff Lacey, but we won't know until someone gives him that opportunity. And win or lose, I'm going to give the winner their props in the fight. And I'm not going to downplay the win or the loss. You know what I mean? So this is a good fight for boxing. I don't know why everyone's so upset. I'm not sure why everyone's in Kell Brook's pockets, like they promote him. When as a boxing fan, you should be worried about good matchups, right? And not what monetary compensation the fighter's getting. That should be irrelevant. That's the reason why we're having these problems right now with these fighters, asking for all this money to fight tough opponents, which is a problem. It's a problem when you got a guy getting paid $2 million to fight a bum, and then when it comes down to fighting someone who could be perceived as a big threat, they ask for more money. You shouldn't be getting paid all this money to fight bums. I understand boxing's a business, but Kell Brook is in a situation where he has to fight his mandatory. Mandatory is not optional. So it's either give up the belt or fight Errol Spence. Simple as that. I don't know what the big deal is. Like I said, I'm a fan of Kell Brook. I'm a fan of Errol Spence. I'm a fan of all these boxers because at the end of the day, they provide me with entertainment. I just like talking shit about them because it's funny. It's funny to me. But like I said, purse bid is tomorrow, February 7th. Eddie Hearn said the fight's very close to being made. We'll have to wait and see. We might hear something tonight about the fight being made. That would be great. Then we can begin to break down the fight as boxing fans, right? So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we hear something tonight. And if I read an article later today, best believe I'm going to make another video about this. I'm going to keep making videos about this. But if Kell Brook drops that belt, you can best believe what I'm going to do on here the minute that I hear that news. I'm going to go in on him. So it is what it is. I want to see the fight. Hitman Boxing, drop a comment. I'm out.